Hello, my name is Sarah Hoffman, and I'm making this quick video to talk to you about a new writing software called Deckle. They reached out to me, they offered me their software for free for me to test out. Now, the reason I'm turning this video around so quickly without fully testing it myself is because they are still running their early access sale where the software costs $107. It is a one-time purchase, which I love. It is not a subscription, but most importantly, I think that this software might be the best thing I've ever seen. Now, I know that people have been loving Ellipsis. I have an account. I paid for Ellipsis Pro. I found out about this software this week. So I've had Ellipsis for about a month, maybe 2 months. I am using it in my page 1 to done experiment. But I might be shifting it all over to Deckle now, because when you go through the tutorial that opens when you first open the software, well, actually you can elect to just make a new project, open an existing project, or launch their tutorial, which I really recommend you do. But it walks you through all of their features. They have a binder, just like Scrivener. You have research, which is awesome. They give you character and plot location templates like Scrivener does, but I feel like they're more in depth. It also feels a little bit more like Campfire. I think that website is great, and it is very in depth for planning. So I don't know that Deckle can fully replace that, but I do think Deckle's planning templates are better than Scrivener's. I think they're more detailed. I think it's really cool. Then you also have the ability to format your book, but more beautifully than Scrivener's option is. And what I've been doing for years is using Vellum, which is a Mac-only software. I know people who use Windows often use Atticus. The complaint about both is that you can't really customize your fonts. And this allows you to. Like, they have presets, but you can upload your own custom fonts, which I think is amazing. You don't have to export your Scrivener file into a Word document like you have to for Vellum in order to format the book. You can just export it directly as an EPUB, as a PDF, whatever, which I think is really, really awesome. You have the same features of most formatting softwares, and even Vellum, but like I said, it goes beyond that. The same way that the Scrivener-like features, it has their version of snapshots, which lets you take a version of your manuscript, save a version, keep editing, and then you could roll back if you want to. It has the scene summary cards. It has the ability to tag your chapter or folder or whatever as a label. Now, in their example, they do it as POV, which is exactly how I do it as well. And then they have status, which I love. Both show up as colored dots next to the documents in the binder. You have your ability to have notes. You can link to your research. You can import research into it. What's really cool about Deckle is that you can import your Scrivener file directly into it. You also have writing stats. And I think the combination of the Scrivener writing, the potentially elevated from Scrivener, but maybe not exactly as good as Campfire planning templates, and the formatting basically mean that Deckle might be able to replace Scrivener, Vellum, and Campfire. So that would be amazing for a lot of writers who have stuck with Word, who have stuck with Google Docs. I will say that I think for co-writing, Ellipsis is probably still the best because they don't allow for AI scraping like we all know Google does in their documents. Also, Google Docs will freeze if there are too many comments in a document, if a document gets too long. So I will say Ellipsis I still think has value, but if you're someone who wants to write completely offline, I think Deckle might be your thing. They don't have an iOS or mobile app or tablet app. I am not sponsored by them. Inimitable Books is not sponsored by them. I unfortunately don't have like an extra discount code to give you, but it is on sale right now through tomorrow. So if this software interests you at all, please check it out and let me know in the comments what you think about this. if you are someone who already has Scrivener, are you even interested in this software at all? Because I said yes because why not? And I'm so glad I did. Maybe you're going to get the software and fall in love with Deckle like I am. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye.